Hey everybody, how are we? Hey, just been asked a few questions a couple of times about some of the intake hosing and issues that they have at times with them. So I thought I'd make a little quick video for you guys, just show you guys a couple of the issues you can come across with them and what to look out for at times. I don't have everything to show you, but I will show you what to look out for. So we'll start with the intake elbow. These are pretty good selling products for me. As you can see, there's a difference between the two there. First issue is that sleeve does become dislodged at times and can fall out, which you can just push back in, glue back in, whatever you want to do. Obviously that is how it should look compared to how it does look. The second issue is people are not putting these onto the plenum properly. They can pinch this rubber seal and damage the seal and cause air leaks, and the car cannot run nicely. You can't buy this hose without that rubber joiner, so if you break that seal or damage that rubber joiner, it's pretty useless. People use insulation tape, electrical tape and all other tapes to try and seal it with no luck. And with that, the hose can pop off under boost. If you are suffering from that hose popping off under boost, your partner's hairspray, or if you do carbon fibering, your tack spray, anything that you spray that's sort of tacky is pretty good. You just spray it around the throttle body or around that rubber, and then count to 10, let the alcohol evaporate off, and then put that on the plenum, do up your clamp, and she shouldn't pop off anymore. Good little trick if you didn't know that. So a couple of things to watch out for on this, that make sure that's not pinched, and do that one as well. Next issue, this is a very common fault. This bowl can only be purchased as one unit with that front joiner. Now that front joiner always suffers damage. As you can see, this one has suffered a tear or rip, most commonly caused by fold over from clamping and also over clamping. So this one's pretty much buggered. The next issue is they do crack in the seams. Obviously this one hasn't, but it is starting to. And thirdly, over clamping and rusty clamps can cause fraying and damage inside that. So watch out for these clamps, keep them nice and fresh, and don't let them rust. This one has also suffered some damage. I'll just take it off this elbow. As you can see, the fold over clamp was not inserted correctly, and it's fold over, obviously causing a boost leak, air leak, whatever you want to call it, and has maintained that shape now. The clamp, as you can see, has not been on correctly. Probably salvageable, but no doubt stretched over time. So put it back, but as you can see, it'll definitely be stretched. So yeah, be careful of that. And that end again, not very nice, and again over tightened and rusty clamps can damage them, so that'll probably begin to start perishing over time. Look after your clamps, look after your hoses. Won't be long before they're obsolete and can't be purchased anymore. And remember, these can only be purchased with the bowl, so yeah, look after it. The rear turbo hose, inlet hose, is pretty good, pretty robust. Again, don't let them fold over when you insert them, but they're pretty good. And a little trick of the trade, when you're inserting it, it obviously sits that way on the turbo. Make the clamp face up against the firewall, not facing the firewall. Obviously sits like that, so let the clamp sit like that so you can access it with the long reach extender. You can get it off easier. The second to last issue is the lower joiner. Again, they suffer fold over clamps issues. As you can see, this one was fold over as well from not inserted correctly, and people forget to undo that 12mm bolt and they snap that off, which sometimes can create air leak down there as well. It can be a pain because on the automatics you do have to take the air oil filter off to be able to take that off, because that slides through there like that. So don't forget, always take that filter off first before you take this off. just for safety. All right, otherwise they're pretty good pipes, and some people like to snap these off by over tightening your plumb back pipe. And lastly, your plumb back pipes, obsolete, can't buy them anymore. So look after them, don't over tighten them, don't cut them. They're going to be worth quite a bit in the future. People are going to want them to keep their cars nice in stock. These cars do like plumb back systems, not vent to air, so don't damage them. If you think you're going to want to vent to air, take that pipe off and put it aside. Get a generic radiator hose or whatever and use that to cut up instead. As you can see, some people prefer to have a vent to air system, and they get yesterday's Woodstock bottle cap or whatever it is and shove it in there with some electrical tape and think that that's going to be perfect. But hey, you know, we're not here to judge, are we? Get yourself a proper blow off valve system like this Turbo Smart ones. They come with a blank off valve. Blank off valve goes in there, clamp it up, Bob's your auntie, she's good as gold. Alright, so hope you guys enjoyed this little video. Gives you guys a little bit of insight on these hoses, what to watch out for, maintain them, keep them healthy, check your clamps. If your clamps are starting to rust, either swap them out, give them a bit of CRC, look after them, don't over tighten things, guys. Have a great day.